Good morning to all. Today we are going to learn a topic, article. Do you know what is articles? Articles are of two types. One is definite articles, another one is indefinite articles. A and an are the indefinite article, the are called definite articles. So, articles are a and the. These two are indefinite article, the is a definite article. Okay. Let us see. We use a and an with a singular noun only. So, when we represent only one thing of the one thing, we will use a or an. We can use the singular noun and the adjective which begins with the consonant sound. So, when the word begins with the consonant sound, we will use the word a. When it is have a vowel sound, we will use the term an. So, in indefinite article, when the word, we should not see the word, we should not see the letter of the consonant sound. We have to see the consonant sound of the letter. Okay, we should not see whether it is B, then it goes to consonant. It depends on the vowel and the consonant depends on the sound. The A, E, I, O, U, it has a vowel sound. A, E, I, O, U. We should not see the word letter, we should see the sound. So, when we talk about A, E, I, O, U, A, E, U, then definitely we have to use the an, the indefinite article an. We can use a singular noun or adjective which begins with a vowel sound. When the singular noun, when it is a and an represents only one. So, when we see only one, when we represent only one thing, that is called singular. So, when it begins with the consonant sound, we will use the term a. When it begins with the vowel sound, apart from a, e, I, o, u, all the sounds are called consonant sound. So, apart from this a, e, I, o, u, we will all the remaining will consider as a consonant. So, we will use the term a. When we have the vowel sound a, e, I, o, u, we will use the term an. So, this is a difference you have to know. This two a and an, this indefinite article will use in the form of we will use in front of consonant and vowel. A we will use in front of the consonant sound and we will use in front of the vowel sound. So, you have to remember the two things. Let us see. The words begins with the consonant letters do not always begin with the consonant sound. Similar words begins with the vowel letters do not always begins with the vowel sound. So, the word and the word I told you already, we have to see whether it is consonant sound or vowel sound. We should not see, it is not similar. What are the words which begin with the a or always not be vowel, and what are the words which begin with h will always will not be consonant sound. So, according to that the words will change, the sound may change. So, the words begin with the consonant letters do not always begin with the consonant sound. Similarly, the words begins with the vowel letters do not always be with vowel sound. So, honor, H-O-N-O-U-R, honor. Honor, it is not has a sound of H, it has a sound of A. So, A sound is there. So, it is considered to be the an. And European, U is not in the consonant sound, U is there. So, U is there, U is not there. So, it won't come under the consonant sound. It sounds like a European, European. So, honor. We should not consider this word as a consonant sound, because while pronouncing this word, it will converted into, it is in the vowel form. Honor, we will use the word that belongs to the a sound. So, it is a vowel. The same thing, European. See, European, we should not pronounce this word European, you should not say that, it is European in the word, in the sound of U, European, U is not there, U is there, U is not there, so it is a vowel sound. We use the when the person, an animal, a place or a plant, a thing is mentioned for the second time. So, when it means, now you understand what is a indefinite articles. Indefinite articles are of two types, a and an. And a and an, there is a difference where we have to, in common we will use before this singular noun, and where we will use this a and where we will use this and. Let us discuss. A will use in front of the vowel sound, and an we will use in front of the consonant sound. Okay. So, a we will use in front of all the consonant sound, it is general, there is no changes. But in while using the an, that one thing we have to remember, all the words which is begin with the consonant word does not have the consonant sound. Similarly, all the words which are whatever it's begin with the vowels word, it does not has a vowel sound. In some cases it won't be there. So, there is some changes, irregular system of using these words also will be there. So, this is an exceptional case. Honor, it's even it is begins with the word H in the consonant word, but it is not pronouncing it honor, H sound, we are using a sound, it belongs to a. So, an honor, an honorable, we have to use the word an. Here even it is begin with e sound, European, it is there, and the word is e, but it does not has a sound of the vowel. So, it is called a European, not European, not European. E we should not say, we will pronounce as a European. Okay, I hope you had understand what is the indefinite article. Okay, let us discuss about the definite articles which is given there. Definite article is only one, that is there. So, in your book they had given certain rules where we had to use the and where. Let us see. We use the when a person, an animal, a plant or a place, a thing is mentioned for the second time. Okay. I bought a book this morning. I brought a book from the shop. Sorry, I brought a book this morning. Okay. So, he had bring past tense is brought. So, he brought a book this morning. He brought a book this morning to the school or somewhere he had brought it, and I am reading. I am reading the book now. I am reading the book. This both are same sentence. I brought a book this morning. I am reading the book now. See, here they had used the word a book, and here they had used the word the book. This is a difference we have to learn, how we are using the term a book and the book. A, according to the rule of the consonant sound, we had applied a here, a book, singular noun of consonant sound. So, we had used the word a book. Why then you have to raise a doubt, why again we are using the book? Because this already I had told you, it is a definite article and it is representing the particular book what we had brought, what he had brought, what I had brought, I bought a book. So, again it is representing the particular book, defining the book which he had bought. That is why we are using the word the book. So, you have to know the difference. While talking the particular thing again, we should use the definite article the. Okay. The second time, if you mention the book for the second time, then we have to use the term the. Okay. You had understood, I think so. Let us see one more example. Another one, the, we will use for representing the whole group. The cow gives us milk. Here, the cow. It means it's representing the whole cow family. That's why we are using the term the. The dog. If it is used for the singular, we will use the term a dog. Okay. We will use the when it is clear to the listener or the reader which person, animal, place or thing we are referring to. So, when we refer a person or animal, here we had represent animal. When we represent a person, the teacher or the judge, the doctor, we will use the term the. But when it is clear to the listener, those who are listening, they have a clear concept that what they are reading about. So, now we are talking about the animal, the cow. So, the judge, the teacher. So, when we use such terms, for the reader knows that we are going to read about or listen about the thing which we are going to say, then we will use the word the. The cow gives us milk. The judge found him not guilty. The judge found him not guilty. Okay. See, next we will use the when there is only one such things. There is no more thing, only one. If we can't say there are 20 suns are there in the earth, there is 5 earth are there, we can't able to see. When it is universally, it is only one, at that cases we will use the sun, the moon, the earth. So, we will use the in such cases. And the next one, we use the before the ordinal numbers. Ordinal number means, you know cardinal number and ordinal number. 1, 2, 3 is a cardinal number and ordinal number is the first, the second. He is the first boy who had attended the class. He is the first rank holder. He came first. So, there we will use the first, the second. While ranking them, we will use the in front of the ordinal number. So, first thing we had discussed where we will use the when we are representing the person or animal or place. For the second time when we mentioned, I told you I brought a book. Then again we had said I am reading the book. So, there we will use I brought a book. In the next line we had used the book, because the book is a noun we are representing, mentioning for the second time. So, we had used the definite article there in the second line. And then the next we will use if one singular thing is representing for the whole gender, we will use the term the. So, the judge, the cow we had used. Next, when there is only one such things. So, third one, we are using at the place where there is only one thing, the sun, the earth. Next, we use the before the ordinal number. So, ordinal number means the first, second, third we will use the ordinal number in front of such numbers, that is called ordinal numbers. When we use the before some proper noun such as the Indian Ocean, the Arabian Sea. So, when we use the in front of the proper noun. So, proper noun means it represents the particular thing, that is called proper noun. So, in front of the ocean and the river, sea, we will use the word the. Even in the river also we will use the Ganga, the Yamuna, the Kaveri, we will use the proper noun. We use the before the most building, landmarks, monuments and the natural wonders. See, the building, you have to know building. Building means the thing which we will build with cement and brick, that is building. And what is the difference between the monuments and the building? Do you have any idea? Okay, let me explain. Building means such simply the school, everything is considered to be the building. Monuments means the Taj Mahal is considered to be the monuments. It means the Ninaivu Chinna. On the memory of someone, if you build something, the building, that is called monuments. In the memory of, in memory of our Prime Minister, if you build some building, that is called the monuments. That Shah Jahan had built the Taj Mahal for Mumtaz, in the memory of Mumtaz, then it is called the monument. So, in front of the monuments, buildings, landmarks, you know the landmarks means the important place near the road, that is called the landmark, the familiar places. for what is the landmark of our school? That is, we will tell the Vinayagar temple or the income tax. Where is your school? If they ask, what we will tell? It is near the income tax, it is near the Vinayagar temple, it is near the court, we used to say. That is the landmark of the school. So, where the place where some famous building is there, that is called landmark. Place is there, that is called landmark. Natural wonders, wonders means Adisayingal. If there is any natural wonders are there, that also will come under the article, come under the group. So, for the buildings, landmarks, monuments and the natural wonders, in front of that we will use the term the, definite article. We use the before the place of containing of the Republic of India, the United States of America. So, there we will use the term the. Okay. The name of the place containing of the United States of America, the Republic of China. So, here we are using the term of. Whenever there is a place containing the term of, we will use the in front of such words. Next, in the place ending with the plural form. So, Andaman and Nicobar Islands, the Netherlands. When the place, the name of the place, it's end with the plural form, Andaman and Nicobar Islands. It represents the two islands, Andaman and Nicobar Islands. It ends with yes. So, we are using the word the there in front of the plural name. And the Netherlands, we should not say Netherland, we have to say it is a Netherlands. So, if some proper nouns are not pursued by the articles, the name of the continent. Some noun, proper noun, they do not have the articles. I had told all the proper noun they have an article. In some exceptional case, the omission of articles are there. See, the name of the continents. In the name of the continent, we should not use any article. We should not say India or an India or the India. Only India, the Africa, Asia. We should not use there a or an or the. The name of the countries, in between the countries also, before the countries also, we won't use any articles. So, India, Belgium, the continent also, Africa, America, we should not say, we can say the United States of America, because of is there, we can use the term the United States of America, we can use the. But only if we say America, we should not use any article, because it is representing the name of the country. Next, name of the towns and the city. If you represent some, the Tirunelveli we should not say, or Tirunelveli, and Tirunelveli we should not say. Only this Tirunelveli. So, name of the town, city, we should not use any articles. The Chennai we should not say, Chennai, that's all. I live in Chennai. We should not say I live in the Chennai. I live in the Goa. We should not use the word the there. Okay, the towns and the cities, that is the omission of articles. The name of the street also we should not use the word. I should not say I live in the Jaykandan street. I can't be able to say that I live in Jaykandan street. I have to say. Okay. Next, some nouns can be counted and they are called countable nouns, and some cannot be counted, they are called uncountable nouns. So, the noun is most important. I hope you know what is noun is the naming word of the person, place or thing, all called noun. What are the things they have a noun name, they all come under the group of noun. So, here see, some nouns are countable, some nouns are uncountable. So, which we can count is countable, which we can't count is uncountable noun. So, we will see what is countable noun and what is uncountable noun. So, countable noun we can count in numbers. We can say I have 10 apples, I have 20 chocolates, I have 3 books, I have 2 pens. That we can count the noun, it is 2 pens, 10 apples, 20 books. We can count in numbers, that is called countable number. In some case we can't able to count. We can't say I need 2 rice. We can say I need 2 bowl of rice or 2 plate of rice. I can say I need 2 cup of milk. I can't say I need 10 milk, I can't say. But I can say 10 cup of milk. It is countable, not the milk. We are counting only the cup. That is measuring. We can measure them, but we cannot count them. I can't go to the shop and I can get, please give me 100 rice. I can get the thing by kgs, measuring. I can get 1 kg of rice or 10 kgs of rice. So, certain verbs are called uncountable nouns. They are uncountable nouns are there. They are called which we can't able to count. They are called uncountable nouns. So, they had given some examples for us in our book. The rice is in the supermarket is good. Rice is a staple food of the Asians. So, the rice in this supermarket, so the rice, they are defining the rice which is there in the supermarket is good, but rice is a staple food of Asians. So, in that case we can't able to say the rice, because it is not defining any particular rice. It is simply it is telling the rice. Okay, simply we are using the word rice is there. In some words, some can be used in both countable and uncountable nouns in the following ways. So, they had given us, see, I want some apples. So, apple we can count. I want some paper, that also we can count. I want some water, we can say, but I want some apple, it is countable. I want some paper, paper also count, we can easily count, but I want some water, we can't able to count the water, number of waters. Okay. So, this sum is used in terms both in countable as well as in the uncountable nouns. Okay. I hope you understand what is article. Thank you, my dear students.